Quagliarella, look on the far side. Insigne can maybe go for goal. He's come back, double touch, and it's in!
What a goal!
What a goal for Italy! What a goal for Naples! Italy have just won Euro 2020 with a fabulous goal from Insigne. Naples! Story, I think, in the virtual landscape of eFootball PES 2020.
I think after the penalty shootouts of yesterday and today, I don't think my heart will take it if it does go that far.
Well, we start then the fourth game. It's, well, last chance to lose now for Serbia, and Kepa wants to try and appease the virtual home fans here. Home field advantage, they have hosted the game, so they will have the crowds behind them. Serbia attacking from left to right, and Naples for Italy the other way. Tadic. An early goal is always a treat, and well, Kepa has proven in the past he can score them. That's a chance to do so here with a corner. Outswinger going for the front post, deflected by Naples. Matic is there, as is Milinkovic-Savic. Might Matic go for goal here, tries to pick out a pass. The chance is gone, Kepa will have to rebuild here. Savic on that far side, tussling. Dusan Tadic trying to wriggle his way into a bit of space. He's somehow found one. There's a cross in there as well. Kolarov is staying far up the pitch, and Naples, he has to sustain a bit of early pressure here in the opening 10 minutes, Wes, and he's done so far pretty well.
Yeah, and I think for me, I think the game plan for Serbia really should be get the ball on the floor, because at the moment that, you know, Prijovic and getting that aerial ball into the box, it's nullified by the likes of Chiellini, it's nullified by the likes of Romagnoli. To get it in and around them, their turning circle, for lack of a better phrase, is not what it once was, especially in the case of Giorgio Chiellini. So get the ball down, get it down on the ground, get it moving about the place, and you might find some better results. You see this through here.
Prijovic has a chance maybe to open the scoring. It's gone wide. We didn't have the best angle on whether or not it took a deflection. We'll see it better here, but it looked to me like, yes, there was an interception. So it will be another corner. So inviting, isn't it, when you have the likes of Mitrovic and Prijovic, such tall figures to aim for. Corner swung in, acrobatics. Will only find the side netting. That was on target, Wes. That's, I mean, that's goal of the entire tournament. Forget about goal of the day.
Well, Milinkovic-Savic just trying to do a little bit of improvisation there to just reach that corner, but you can see, interestingly, is that Naples, starting out with Lorenzo Insigne, I believe it's the first time we've seen him in an Italy shirt in this final. Interesting selection choice.
Again, each of these eFootball players have their preferences, how they like to play. That's the beauty of this competition. Here is Prijovic for Kepa, waiting for the opportunity to present itself. Zaniolo across, and well, he's up quicker to meet the ball, but it seems like every time Naples gets the ball, he seems to give it away. Here is Adam Ljajic. Mitrovic is through, goes for goal. Well, it's the only thing really he could do there. Looked for the cutback, whereas it wasn't on, so it's a corner now for Serbia.
Yeah, I mean, you can only do so much, and you can see there's a hand in the air, however, just can't find the way back, and sometimes you would rather take the corner and chance your hand and roll the dice here. It's careful, we'll try and deliver into the box, and well, it's not met that time.
Punched away, Kolarov will go for goal. Well, it's not even deserving of a replay as judged by the PES gods, but well, round of applause for effort at least. Kepa's getting his shot tally up, if nothing else. But we haven't really seen a proper attack fashioned so far by Naples. What can he do here? Immobile in behind. Insigne wrestled to the floor by Veljkovic, I believe it was. So this will be a bit more territory in favour of Italy. And the Italians would love to win this one in 4. You made the prediction, Wes. Italy in 4. It could come true here. Bonaventura tries to get in behind, and there is the goal! For Naples! For Italy! For Quagliarella! He steals in front of the back line, and it's 1-0 to Italy. How did Serbia allow that to happen? And that puts Italy a giant leap closer to lifting the Euro 2020 crown.
Well, that in itself, you're prepared for the ball to go into the box. You're preparing for it to be delivered, you know, high into the box, or, you know, you're looking for a shot. You really fall asleep at that short free kick. And again, it was the quickness and presence of mind to get that ball in to the box, and it's Quagliarella who profits from it. But Serbia come back the other way, and Italy need to be careful they don't give away any soft penalties here. Naples will know of that danger. He will, I would imagine, try and get a second hit.
That's what Naples is pushing for. Immobile, look at the run in behind here from Zaniolo. Let it run behind him. The ball was a difficult one to latch onto. He can get another chance here, though, with Insigne with a bit of room. Quagliarella, Immobile tries to feed the captain. Well, he's not got the captain's armband on at the moment. Either way, he failed to feed him. Captain or otherwise, Wes.
Yeah, Italy, I think Naples didn't realise just how much space he had with Immobile.
Look at this, Mitrovic has a chance. Good save, Donnarumma again. How many times have we said that today? Donnarumma standing between Serbia and a goal. The referee's brought this one back for a foul on Tadic. Again, too far out and too wide to go for goal, so it will be played short, and the pass is lacking. Jajic hanging in there. But I think, well, it's actually been given as a foul for Serbia, so this is a much more inviting position. Adem Jajic steps up, deflected wide, off the wall. The pressure mounts and continues. Tadic to swing one in. Kepa just deciding where he wants to put this one. Goes for the front post. Sent right back to him. Nemanja Matic now. As this sustained pressure from Serbia continues. Mitrovic. Well, that's where it will end. It was a good period of play from Serbia, and Kepa, I think, will be a bit incensed that it doesn't come away with a goal there.
Yeah, I think he's working hard at the moment, but it's Italy. Rearguard, as we know, for so many years, has been of great benefit to them. They're known for their clean sheets, and they're known for their love of defending. They're going to need all of that experience and all of that joy of defending. Oh, that's a naughty one. Play goes on, though.
What a good advantage this is. Adem Jajic just hesitates, and, well, if it's not a red, then, well, you choose to play on if you're Kepa in that instance. So I think the foul was committed too far out to really be in an inviting position to take the strike on. But no doubt that one will be a booking at the very least. And Naples is one half of eFootball away from clinching the Euro title for Italy. At the start of the day, when they were drawn on the side, well, they weren't drawn, they qualified on the side of France after a qualification win in their group. We thought that was it, semi-finals and done for Italy. They're now, can he sustain the scoreline? Well, Kepa's throwing everything at this game, but just cannot find the net. If it's not the advertising board in the background, it's Donnarumma in between the sticks that is just constantly denying Kepa and Serbia.
Yeah, you can see Serbia moving up the gears, trying to push this issue, but Naples seems to be at home at the moment. to at least even get this to extra time, Kepa has to score. And that is more of a psychological advantage for Italy than most players will care to concede. If you know that you've got a goal in the bag, you haven't got to worry about trying to score another one. You just need to nullify.
That one pops right up in the air. Look at this. There's a chance here for Luka Jovic. And where does the ball end up? Once again, into that man's arms. How grateful are Italian fans, both of the virtual game and the real world game, that they have him for years to come. And here's Immobile, maybe to make it two. Will be an Italian throw and just a gentle nudge there for Kepa from Naples, saying, hey, I can attack too, you know. Here's Bonaventura. Can he find the man in the middle? Ball pops out now the other way for Serbia to launch their assault. Luka Jovic looked for the first time pass, didn't go for it. Mitrovic tackled, and well, it's bounced back here for Jovic. It's off the bar. Acrobatics. And finally, the stubborn Italian defence falls to that man, Luka Jovic. It's 1-1. It's game on.
Yeah, that was definitely fortune, to steal your phrase from earlier, Harry, to get that ball back in that environment in the first place. But again, Jovic probably should have scored with his first attempt. In fact, he's had to throw an acrobatic finish in there to get the second. As you'll see here, it was a bit of fortune just here. Ricochets around like a pinball, comes back, and he's almost played a 1-2 with the crossbar there.
That's what we'll call it.
Yeah.
Skill of the day, probably not intentional.
Yeah, well, yeah, 1-2 with the crossbar is an impressive skill. But no, in all seriousness, it gives hope to Serbia. Just stretches out that right leg of his. Jovic justifying his inclusion off the bench, but now all of a sudden, Naples got to go down and get another goal. Like we said, they've got that luxury of potentially taking this extra time if they want to. I don't think Naples will want to do that.
Well, you can't say that it's not deserved by Kepa. The shot counter just going up and up and up. Couldn't find the target, and when he did, Donnarumma was the man to deny, but Kepa might just smell a winner here to force game number 5. This one will be offside, but he's doing his very best here to, at the very least, force extra time, Kepa. But the ideal situation for him, he wins this and then forces Roxa to turn around his fortunes and turn around his performances, which I know, if I know Roxa, he will be chomping at the bit. He will definitely want to prove the world wrong. All the world that are tuning in now to the Euro 2020 Grand Finals, all they've seen of Roxa is 2 losses. He wants to be known as the man that wins Serbia the Euro crown. First of all, Kepa has to get past Naples. Nemanja Matic. Zivkovic, that's a searching ball. Bonucci scoops that one up. And now Bonaventura has a bit of grass to run into here. Insigne with the turn will slow things down. And that's a risky ball to be playing. I was about to note how far up the pitch the Serbian players are willing to remain with that front 3. So Naples needs to watch his P's and Q's.
Here's the issue, though, is that it was that type of passing move that opened up the avenue for Italy to score their first.
Quagliarella went for the pass, could have maybe taken it on himself. Insigne will be able to retrieve. Bonaventura. Ball is going the wrong way here for Italy. Now starts to come back goalward. Florenzi running onto it. Just playing patiently here. Quagliarella. Insigne tackled well. And now what can Serbia do from the counter? 80th minute we're in. Nemanja Matic. No one's coming to him. He has the strength. Zivkovic. Can he cut anything back? Just runs out of pitch. And if the pitch is a little bit longer there, the cutback's on. And unfortunately for Serbia, That is not the case. These virtual pitches, Wes, regulation size.
And they're slick as anything, that's why the ball moves so quick.
Kepa now in the final third. Zivkovic on the far side. Gets the lucky bounce. We'll come back to him. Zivkovic, who can he find? Well, it's played back into danger. Maksimovic. Kolarov. Zivkovic. Maksimovic. Too far out. Donnarumma saw it all the way. And is there one last chance for either nation here in game 4 of this best of 5? Are we destined to go all the way to 5, or can Naples snatch the win? Quagliarella, look on the far side. Insigne can maybe go for goal. He's come back, double touch, and it's in!
What a goal!
What a goal for Italy! What a goal for Naples! Italy have just won Euro 2020 with a fabulous goal from Insigne. Naples, he's done it! Italy are champions! Surely now, with pocket change on the clock, Wes, you cannot understate how clutch this goal is.
The coolest man in Italy. What a touch. Brilliant finish. I hate to say it, I think it was all over. It is now.
Call off still in the day, Wes. Call it off. That's it right here. Watch this move. Double touch. Bang. Takes 2 defenders out of the equation and wins the tournament.
And I've got to say, I think that might steal the goal of the day. That might just seal it. In terms of importance, skill, the brilliantness of it. Naples is probably going to be the toast of Italy. There's the final whistle.
And Italy are crowned the champions of Euro 2020. They win the best of 5.